Setting course for the Eastern U.S. Precinct.
Commander, we'll need to have one of our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we're going to make any progress towards our current objective.
In position to drop.
Shen and Tygan barely managed to pull these coordinates from that codex thing they had down in the Shadow Chamber. We're guessing this may be its origin point, but can't know for sure. Based on the fight it put up, I'd expect heavy resistance either way. Good luck down there. Target coordinates are just ahead. Move to investigate the site. Hostile presence is currently unknown, but expect the worst.
Our position is concealed.
Moving to position.
I have eyes on the enemy.
Affirmative, covering now.
Head now.
Moving to Overwatch.
Headed there now. Affirmative, covering now. Moving to position. Scanning. Moving out. Affirmative, covering now.
Confirmed. I'm on it.
Good copy, moving on target. Hostile terminated. They've spotted us!
Absolutely. Position compromised. Only the best.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Eyes on the prize.
On it! Here I come! I'm on it! On my way! Got it covered! Let's rock! Affirmative, covering now!
Moving to designated coordinates. On Overwatch.
I'm on it! Tired of waiting around! On Overwatch!
I'm ready. Heading out.
Sure thing! Overwatch! On the move!
Heading out. Overwatch.
On Overwatch! I'm trusting you here. Moving to Overwatch. Let's do this! Come get some! Not a problem.
Commander, that codec provides the ideal opportunity to infiltrate the Advent network. We will need to move in with the Skulljack to initiate the process.
Who's keeping score?
Not a problem.
Get ready for a surprise. We have multiple targets down.
They've seen me.
locked in! We're in. Commander, I believe we are seeing something entirely new. An alien species that has so far managed to elude capture or observation by resistance forces. I strongly advise a cautious approach. On your order. Frag out! Let's move already! Hardly did anything. Absolutely. Throwing grenade! It's killing time! Okay, I'll go. Back in! Moving to position. We're green to go. Let's move already. Oh yeah. If you say so. Scanning. Finally. Overwatch.
We're green to go. Covering now.
Oh yeah! Heading out!
Absolutely. I'm on it.
trusting you here. On Overwatch. Here I come. Scanning. On my way. Affirmative, covering now. Tired of waiting around. Overwatch. Got it. Something in the ground here. They're underneath us. Only the best. Who's keeping score? Missed the target. Hit the armor.
That's right!
I'm on it. Ready to rock. Come get some. Got it covered. I'm on it.
It's killing time! Come get some!
Rock and roll. Scanning. I guess that'll be okay. Affirmative, covering now.
Sure thing! Scanning!
Let's move already. Moving to Overwatch. Sure thing. I'm on it. Here I come. I'm on it. Heading out. Moving to Overwatch.
Movement ahead!
Got it covered. Moving to Overwatch.
Got it
Got it
covered.
covered.
Possible hostile contact!
Come get
Moving to
some.
Overwatch.
Affirmative.
Overwatch.
Come get some.
Quiet! Do you hear something?
By the numbers. It's dead. Man, it has to be dead. Woo! You see that? I'm ready! Overwatch! Reloaded. On Overwatch. It's killing time. Come get some. Scanning.
On Overwatch!
It's killing time. Moving to Overwatch.
On my way!
I'm not sure what we were expecting to find out here, but this is promising.
That's not the same rift the Codex used when it appeared. This thing could lead anywhere. It may not even be pointing at Earth.
As with most things, we'll likely need to bring it back to the ship for further examination.
This one is uniquely graceful compared to some of the other species we've seen. It also gives off very strong psionic readings.
Not a problem. Frag out! Heads down! Finally! Hard target, minimal damage. Armor still holding. Let's do this! You can't handle me!
I'm on it!
Scanning! About to get burned to a crisp! On your order. Scanning. We're green to go. Come get some. If you say so. Overwatch. Here I come. On Overwatch.
Not a problem. Moving to Overwatch.
Heading out. On Overwatch. I'm trusting you here. Affirmative, covering now. Tired of waiting around. Overwatch. Moving to position. Got it covered.
Sure thing. Got it covered.
Let's move already. Moving to Overwatch. Absolutely. Scanning. You hear that? I'm on it. Got it covered. Got it covered. Come get some.
Covering
Covering
now.
now. Enemy movement ahead.
you get too close.
Status confirmed. All hostile contacts in the AO have been eliminated. The gateway is secure. Status confirmed. Commander, we've secured the psionic gateway, and recovery teams are en route to the site. Now it's up to Tigan and Shen to figure out what this thing does.
Out there, Commander. The aliens must be getting nervous by now.
Commander, although I firmly believe the specimen we have recovered is crucial to the aliens' efforts, we currently do not have the means of properly studying it. The distinctive alien artifact we recovered from the field resembles a portal or gateway of some kind. Although we believe it provides the aliens with a means of long-distance travel, potentially beyond the confines of our world itself, it will take time before we can truly understand the gateway's function.
New objective added.
Based on what your team witnessed in the field, Commander, it is clear this psionic gateway provides the aliens with some means of far-off travel. It will be up to you to determine not only how it functions, but exactly where this gateway leads.
New objective added.
In order to analyze the alien psionic gateway we recovered, we will need to make the appropriate modifications to the shadow chamber first, Commander.
Shadow chamber upgraded.
Our work is proceeding as expected, Commander. The Elders have always been elusive. Aside from the occasional monument, I don't imagine most of the people in the city centers have ever actually seen one in person. Knowing now that the Elders are apparently suffering at the hands of some terminal affliction explains their absence from the public eye. More importantly, what sort of ailment could possibly be beyond their vast curative abilities?
Aliens will no doubt have to deal with the loss of this unusual artifact, Commander. I trust you will work to uncover its purpose.
utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
Attempting to establish local regional contact. Now operational.
We're reading you.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open. Market is open.
Setting course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
Welcome, Commander.
the only one who can pull this off. You know, I'd go myself if I could.
The gateway is primed. Is the subject prepared?
Ready. I hardwired what was left of the Codex brain into Rover. It should be emitting the same signal the Codex used to pass through the gateway.
Excellent. Let us begin. We've already seen the Codex opening a similar rift in the field. I am sure your device will be fine.
There. We're set to record across all spectrums. Remember, go in, take some quick readings, then come right back through, okay? Whoa! Are you seeing this?
It appears our signal has been received. Increasing power.
It doesn't look like any place we've been before. Or any place on Earth, for that matter.
Perhaps this is the source. The aliens' seat of power, if you will. Secured beyond any physical limitations.
Only one way to find out. Go on. We're counting on you. That is definitely not fine, Doctor.
The process did work. There was an instant where the device was in between locations. However, once that occurred, the gateway called for a second signature, an organic signature. When we could not provide one, it generated a sort of feedback pulse.
Obviously.
If the Codex creates the door, this organic signature must surely be the key.
Well, we better make sure we have the right key before we try again. I would hate for this to occur to something organic.
Agreed. I'll report our findings to the commander immediately. We are now prepared to autopsy the body of the powerful being we recovered, Commander. I feel that we may be on the cusp of attaining a complete understanding of this avatar we have long sought. Represents a near-perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished, perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
We had such hope for you.
I believe we have found our avatar.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Avenger plotting new course.
The aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast. Depending on who you ask, psionics could be considered the aliens' greatest strength. Now our own psi operatives can tap into that same power.
You'll find anyone on board this ship who feels the least bit sorry to hear the Elders are dying off. If anything, morale probably got a boost once word spread outside of the senior staff. Of course, there's always a catch. They've always got a scheme. And I get the impression we're gonna end up part of their cure whether we like it or not. It won't be easy. But I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the psionic gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered Avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an Elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can. In a way. By manipulating the new Avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things? By remote control?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door, which will
give you some time to think about this, Commander.
This specimen, this being is something else entirely. Something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed. Research is proceeding as planned, Commander.
Priority message for the Commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance Network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar Project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar Project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life, to begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy, a final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Tigan and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
New objective added.
We're making progress, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings. We have the target site locked in, Commander. This is our chance to strike at Advent's heart. Once we control the network tower, we can finally show the world what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after this.
Hello, Commander.
Work is well underway, Commander. If we can disrupt the Advent dampening field and their network in the process, we stand a reasonable chance of toppling the aliens' grip on our world. The thought had never occurred to me that I might actually live to see this day. The world
will know the truth. And we will have made that happen.
Commander? New orders, Commander? What can I do for you, Commander?
I am still hard at work on the current research priority, Commander.
Setting course for the Arctic.
Alien facility coordinates locked in, Commander.
Welcome, Commander.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander. Even my own intellectual curiosity is not enough to overcome my doubts as to whether or not it was really a wise decision for our troops to bring this particular specimen on board the ship. This specimen, henceforth referred to as the Gatekeeper, seems to harbor considerable psionic power. As with the alien's other unique biomechanical field unit, it will take some time to decipher the systems involved in its function. As initially speculated by Shen, it does in fact appear that this creature is restricted to the confines of its own hulking environmental suit. Unfortunately for our troops, the suit itself is a powerful physical threat, regardless of the operator's status, as we learned with some astonishment in the field. I can see why you would consider redirecting our efforts, Commander. We'll get to work on the new project right away. From what I've been told, our troops took to calling this large robotic unit a sectopod, under the initial assumption that it was being controlled by a sectoid pilot. On closer inspection, we can see that is not the case. Not unlike the mechanized Advent units, which were likely derived from the sectopod itself. This machine seems to be entirely autonomous. I'll direct our efforts towards the new research project immediately, Commander. Once we've made progress, I'll send word. I'll ensure that this new project takes highest priority, Commander. Once we have something to report, I'll notify you immediately. I'll direct our efforts towards the new research project immediately, Commander. Once we've made progress, I'll send word.